poopy, poopy baby, poopy, poopy baby.
If I sang that
to Scott, he would never have sex with me ever again. Coming up on the Below Deck Med after show.
It's a cookie with ice cream, for Christ's sake.
He should have crumbled it. He should have made it confusing and small.
Janie said this is very disappointing.
Really? Well, bitch, why don't you f***ing eat it like you do eat the other leftovers that come back from the guests?
It might kill me if I eat it.
If you're putting it in front of someone, then somehow you're also somewhat to blame if you know that that person shouldn't have that.
It's not your job to babysit him all the time. Be like, don't forget to not kill one of the guests.
So it would make the most sense if you had your own cabin.
And now I'm right next door to the boys.
Every day is a mystery. We had a shower together. We're just being bros.
Yeah.
Its name means the blood of the stone. It happened by chance in the vineyard.
Here's a song you can use on Charter Guest. Shut your eyes and shut your mouth.
Shut your eyes and shut your mouth. The Below Deck Med after show starts right now.
No, I sing that every day.
The last thing you want to do is give someone a fish that could kill them. Is that good?
I would eat it if I could, but I have iron overload. It might kill me if I eat it.
I'm gonna handle that. And they're such nice people.
It looks beautiful. I would eat it if I could.
Why can't you eat it?
Because I can't eat
Oh,
raw
I remember
seafood.
that. I remember that.
Because it could kill me.
Yeah.
This is a fireable offense.
I think I was trying to do more than I could, I guess. They had all these different restrictions. Can't eat raw seafood. Some of them say they want sushi, but some of them can't eat raw.
She likes asparagus, if not the tops of
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I was trying to make everyone happy, and I feel like I had substituted chicken for lamb in another course, so I thought that I was dealing with all my subs. And yeah, I don't know what happened. I forgot completely.
Serve something that would kill someone. That has never happened in my career.
I think in my head, carpaccio, I like marinated it with lots of, citrus, which, chefs say does like cook the fish. But yeah, somehow like, when you add acid to fish, it like cuts some of the enzymes. I mean, but I did genuinely forget. And like, yeah.
That was so mortifying for me because I know that ultimately the responsibility is the chef's, but at the end of the day, as the chief stew, I should be double checking those as they go out. And the fact that I missed that and that got served to that guest, I felt so disappointed in myself.
I mean, I'm not passing the blame. I take responsibility. I made a mistake, but I think when you're part of a team and Aesha is explicitly aware of the preferences because we have meetings together, then yeah, in another situation, I could have seen on another boat, the service person saying, oh, well, actually, if you're aware of a preference, then you're also looking for it, because if you're putting it in front of someone, then somehow you're also somewhat to blame if you know that that person shouldn't have that.
Here's where it's your fault and his fault. Had he had an option and he knew somebody couldn't eat tuna, he forgot. So that's his fault. But had he prepared, like, actually, then we've got a radish tartare over here, and that's going to be for the guests that can't have the tuna. And then once it crosses the galley threshold, that's on you. But there was no option. That was for her, so that's on him.
If it's like a peanut allergy, then yeah, for sure, that's probably, it's my department, but also the chief stew will know not to serve anything with, peanuts in it, right? Or any nut or peanut oil or anything like that. Yeah, no, it was my bad.
It's not your job to babysit him all the time. Be like, don't forget to read your preference sheets and not kill one of the guests. That's not your job.
Yeah.
Your job is to make sure the food the chef puts out goes to the right people. But he did not have an option that was non-raw fish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The pressure's on the interior when we can't leave the dog. What I love about Aesha is that she'll take lemons and turn it into wine.
Welcome to my winery!
Sometimes I feel like you're a little circus monkey and they're just like, let's open the cage, and she comes out, she's like,
Complex aroma with beautiful notes of vanilla. Beautiful notes of vanilla.
and then sometimes you say shit and I'm like, put it back.
I don't know who wrote this. That's worthless to me. Taste it, see if you like it. And I just pulled this wine tasting out of my ass. I'm like, grab 6 bottles. Here's some information. I started doing my own wine.
Information?
I had sheets that I'd made up from like 3 charters prior.
Okay.
Who wanted a wine tasting and they never ended up doing it. So I just stored those sheets in the drawer, whipped them out, found the wine. You can drink it all.
Look how many glugs you gave me.
I have wrapped I imagine I have. I've never combined it with a wine tasting.
Complex aromas with critical notes of vanilla. It's a very
which is
unusual
unexpected,
combination.
and I like that, which I think is the way to keep guests entertained. It's like, ooh, what's around the next corner? Didn't see the wrapping coming. Surprise and delight.
Good.
So I have a 1-year-old now, and I'm quickly learning that it's much harder than having charter guests, but it's the same stuff. Like, you're just like, gotta keep you entertained. I mean, his favorite toy is a water bottle filled with macaroni noodles. We went on vacation. I was like, gotta pack the bottle with the macaroni noodles.
That's what I've
Forgot
learned.
I could make
Yes.
one probably anywhere I go. I can make one right now out of this floor. But
Yeah.
Kids and charter guests just improvise and as long as you're excited, they're excited.
If you look like you were having the best time ever, like providing this weird activity, their brains are going to be like, well, look at her. We're supposed to be excited. Wait, we are? We're excited. We're excited.
I've got a
too.
song you can use. It's called Poopy Poopy Baby, Poopy Poopy Baby. I think you should sing that to Scott.
Poopy poopy baby, poopy poopy baby.
I
Oh wait,
sing
if
that
I
to
sang that to
Sullivan.
Scott, he would never have
No,
sex
with
me
your
ever
quarterly
again.
photos, you know?
Every time I send him a photo of my poo, he's like, "Honey, you really don't need to send me that." He would never. He would never have
Poopy,
sex with me
poopy
again.
baby.
He struggles to put his dick near me for like weeks after those photos.
Well, that's why you need the song. I thought I'd be such a good mom. I am. But I thought it'd be easy for me because everyone's like, it's the hardest job you'll ever love. And I was like, well, 90% of the world has never worked on yachts.
Yeah.
So that's a hard job. But it's so fun.
Yeah.
And then you make up a lot of songs. Here's a song you can use on charter guests.
Poopy poopy.
That one, that's for your fiance. This one, shut your eyes and shut your mouth. Shut your eyes and shut your mouth. That's it.
It's time for sleep now.
Just shut
it's
your
time
eyes
for sleep
and
now.
shut your mouth. Shut your eyes
I feel
and
like
shut
that
your mouth.
would work.
It's a lullaby.
Shut your eyes and shut your mouth. Shut your eyes and shut your mouth. Shh, shh, shh.
No, I sing that every day.
I think the topper on top of serving the raw fish to the client is serving a cookie for dessert.
That's very disappointing after this dinner. It's a cookie with ice cream, for Christ's sake.
I was upset that it was on the menu. I presented in the morning, and that if they didn't want that, then I felt like I'd given them an opportunity
To say
to say something about it. There were moments I was plating and I thought, oh, I wish I had had the time to make her the souffle.
When we all had on our preference sheets, soufflés, creme brulees, but cookie with ice cream, that's...
I agree. Yeah.
He missed the mark tonight.
Because, I mean, yeah, it's a cookie. It's maybe not, it's as beautiful, but I felt like there were other elements on the plate that kind of elevated past, here's a cookie, in a napkin.
He could have sold it, but he got tired.
Yeah.
He put that on top of another something.
But all of
and
his
then-
desserts really were like that because he also he would make these cakes and the middle would never cook properly. So what he'd do is he'd pretend that the dessert was
a
like
lava cake?
deconstructed
Yeah.
cake, and he'd cut off all the outsides
yeah.
and put them in these tiny logs on a plate and plop some ice
And
cream
that's
and
fine.
sauce on. And
He should have done that with the cookie. He should have crumbled it. He should have made it confusing and small, you know? And they would have been like,
confusing, and then they
genius.
can't figure it out.
Yeah, and they're like, wow, I thought it was a cookie, but it's actually something else.
Yeah.
That guest had, confided that same day at lunch that usually she complains about food, but she's loved my food so much all the charter that she hasn't had anything to complain about. And when she said that earlier that day, I thought, okay, let's see. So the dessert came back, and I was surprised because that's never happened to me, but I wasn't that surprised after she'd confided that she was a picky eater.
Would you make a cookie again for a charter guest?
Of course.
Do it, because you
Absolutely.
can still get decadent cookies.
Yeah.
So I back you. I backed you.
Oh, thanks, girl. I appreciate that.
I mean, okay, I didn't know, but I wasn't surprised that you love balls.
You just noticed that? Anyone in my life that knows me well knows I love balls.
Well, where's the mermaid's balls hang?
I don't think women have balls.
What do you love about them?
I love that they are so soft because they're just like kept in this little fabric blanket, tucked away, all safe and warm and snuggly like a hibernating animal. And every now and then you get the joy of grazing one with your finger or plopping it on your cheek, and it's just the most soft, velvety thing.
How old
ever.
is Scott?
32.
Oh, that's why. Okay. No, I usually date older guys, and I have since I was your age.
Oh.
So I didn't ever know they were so soft.
What do they get like?
Well, less soft, but not bad.
Okay. So I need to make hay while the sun shines. I need to make the most of it now.
Listen, I think...
Scott and Capt, you be lying down when I get home because I need to put it all over my face now.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Scott to teabag me while he's like hovered over me looking down at me and he's going, shut your eyes and shut your mouth. And it's just like, grace, 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 grace.
This has turned into a different kind of show, but I can see why he put a ring on it. I can see why you're engaged, and I think you guys are going to have a really happy marriage because you're fun. Because you are fun.